Tonight, the Trojans have traveled up here to Greenwood to meet the Greenwood Wildcat Junior Varsity on this first game back following the Christmas break. And the Junior Varsity, of course, have a perfect record going into tonight's ball game, having no losses and I guess 6 or 7 wins. I'm not sure. Anyway, they have not dropped a game this year yet. And they don't hope to do that tonight up here at Greenwood either. So see if we can continue on here now as we get some JV action coming right up. Starters tonight for UDA will be Oxidine, Warner, Laudenschlager, Stroop, and let's see. What the heck did I miss? Oh, I'll pick him up here in a minute. Here's a ball picked off here on the opening tap. Markle, that's the fella I didn't get to name, but anyway, he's out there. As the junior varsity here from Greenwood, not doing a whole lot, they say, so far. So the Trojans with a good opportunity to pick up another victory here tonight, but we'll see how the game goes. You never know. Varsity does an awful lot of three-point shooting, according to Coach Hain and Coach Ship, athletic director up here, talking to him earlier, and he said they do a lot of three-point shooting now as their shot is missed here. And Oxidine coming back with it. Mark with a long pass down on the baseline intended for Laudenschlager. That's Zach Laudenschlager. And off his fingertips and out of bounds it goes. We have no names for the junior varsity. We will for the varsity ball game. 12 taking it inside, lost the handle on it, and they're going to have a hold foul called on UDA. Foul was on number 32, Zach Laudenschlager. He picks up the first foul of the ball game. On the baseline, now inside they go for 35 for 2, no good. Rebounded in there to Markle. We'll drop it back here now as up court come the Trojans. This is Stroop. Stroop's got it again. Goes underneath with a nice pass for Oxidine for 2. It's good. Mark Oxidine off a fine pass from Stroop. And Mark has got the first 2 points of the ball game. Here's Oxidine with a steal, more or less. Picked it up, and then they're going to say he went out of bounds down here with it. Mark kind of lost the handle on it the first time as he struggled to get that ball. And then eventually it bounced out of bounds, or he touched out of bounds anyway. His body, I guess it was. And back come those Wildcats. Good height up here, and you're pretty close to the floor at the same time. So you got a pretty good vantage point here as the Wildcats come back and tie up the ball game now 2-2. Trojans take it right inside. Markle for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped back here and picked up by the Wildcats, and back they come. On the wing. Now on the 5, driving the baseline, tries to roll it in front here with a 35, stolen away nicely by Oxidine. Mark to the hoop for 2, it wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there to the Greenwood Wildcats. They'll push it ahead quickly now as number 5 tries to take it inside. His shot partially blocked away. In return, put up, no good. Stroop with the rebound. Back here for Warner. Here's Kyle Warner. He has it stolen away from him by number 5. Stolen back by Warner. They exchange steals. Shot from outside. It is in and out. Wouldn't stay down, and the rebound comes down there, and then out of bounds it's going to go. They're going to say it went off the Trojans. So the Wildcats will inbound. Out in front. Stroop guarding him. Inside it goes, tapped away nicely, picked up here by Warner. Warner breaking back with Stroop. Warner to the hoop for 2, short. Return shot by Warner, no good, but a foul called. And Kyle will go to the line, shooting 2. Here's Kyle's first shot. It is just off the mark. Second shot is good. So he goes 1 for 2. And makes it a 3-2 ball game. Trojans on top. They'll work it over in the left wing, out in front now. Trojans playing good D. Trojans have some height in there with Stroop and Markle and Laudenschlager. Quickness the other end of the court. Here's Markle with a good steal back here for Warner. Warner looking inside, and a foul called over here on this side. They're going to call a foul on Laudenschlager, pushing off as Zach away from the ball, pushing his defender off, and he'll pick up his second personal foul. 3:33 remaining here, believe it or not. That's what it says in the first period, and Zach Laudenschlager picks up his second personal foul. Inbound pass there nearly stolen away. Into the ball game now is Dietrich, Adam Dietrich, number 3 for UDA. That's Adam over in the wing over there. Stolen away nicely by Markle, and then a foul will be called, a hold foul called on number 14 of Greenwood. Oxidine to inbound, does so here for Warner. Kyle near here for Dietrich. This is Markle. Markle looping it over on the baseline for Dietrich. Dietrich's shot good. Little turnaround left-handed looper up there by that Adam Dietrich, and he's got 2 more for UDA. It's 5-2 Trojans. 14 will try to work it inside. Blocked away. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Probably on Stroop. We'll see. Trojans make a wholesale change now. Peters in there along with Mace and Nace. 2 Maces, rather. And let's see who else we have in here. Colby Laudenschlager, who began the season as Chuck. And then he changed his name to Colby. No, here's a shot blocked away, and back with it come the Trojans. This is Colby Laudenschlager with it now for UDA. Colby works it into the corner there for Mace rather. Mace pushing it inside here for a shot by Peters. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, whoa, hold the phone. Dietrich Adam that time fell over one of the ball players from Greenwood, and he'll pick up a foul for doing that. Greenwood inbounding the basketball now. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first period, that is. I'll swing it back over here for that 12 guy. It's only 5-3. It's a 2-point ball game here in the early going of this one. 4 takes it inside, puts a shot up, no good. On the rebound, controlled inside here nicely by Dietrich to Mace. It's at Mark Mace. The other one is Drew Mace. Drew 54 over here near us. There's Peters dropping it off over there for Dietrich. Dietrich's turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes back this way. And Greenwood with a chance to tie up the ball game. 1:50 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 5-3 UD. .35 playing out front. Now he's the guy they want to go to inside when they can. Here's a shot though. Put up, no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled underneath by Greenwood. He'll fire a second try up, no good. Rebound comes down here to Mace. Drew Mace handing it back here for Colby Laudenschlager. Colby swinging around in front here for Peters into the corner for Mace. Drew Mace. Colby Laudenschlager. Here is Mark Mace dropping it back outside. Shot off the glass, no good for 2, and then out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay up here. They say it went off Greenwood. 1 minute 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. Stroop back into the ball game for UD. Back over here is Oxidine. Oxidine dropping it for Stroop. Stroop for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around inside there. Let's see. It's going to be controlled by Greenwood. Trojans have the starting 5 back in there again. Here's a pass intercepted by Oxidine. He goes to the hoop for 2. It's good. Mark Oxidine with a good move to the hoop that time. Gives the Trojans 2 more. It's a 7-3 ball game. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Up court they come. Stopping at the foul shooting line. And they'll drop it back out now. 23 seconds remaining. 20 seconds. Steele. Coming up court with it here, Warner with a good move, drops it right underneath here for Markle, who drop it back for Oxidine. Oxidine for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around, controlled here by the Greenwood Wildcats, and then it's tapped out of there as they went to hit 35, breaking quickly down court. but a nice defensive move in there by Kyle Warner. 4.3 seconds left. Trojan Junior Varsity scoring 7 points here in the first period, holding Greenwood to 3. They better shoot it. This is good if it goes. Nope, no good. And so at the end of 1, it's a football-looking score now. Trojans have a touchdown. They have a field goal. 7-3 UDA at the end of 1. Miller, number 24, into the ball game for UDA. As Mark Mace inbounds it here for Miller. Miller's the point guard. Here for Mace. Into the corner it goes now for Jan. Jan back here for Mace and Miller. They have Peters over in the right wing. Now they switch, and over coming with the basketball, 23. Shot from the wing for 2, no good. Return shot put up and in nicely, as gliding in there to make that play, number 23, Stephen Green. Good play for UDA. It's 9-3 UD. Ooh, near steal out there by Green. Just missed that pass. They're working on the baseline. Shot for 2. It's no good. Return shot right underneath by 35 is good. The bucket will count, and 3-5 will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. On number 11, Mark Mace, as the young Greenwood fella will put a shot up and missed it, and then a foul called on Greenwood on that end of the court. Foul is on 55 of Greenwood. So the Trojans will inbound the basketball. It's a 9-5 ball game now, as Green inbounds it here for Miller. Miller up court with it here. Nearly had it. Well, it is stolen away. Bringing it back, 12. Then he has a stolen out of there by Mark Mace. And Greenwood will pick it back up again. Heads to the hoop for 2. Threw it over everything. And on the rebound, out of bounds it goes. They'll say off Green of UDA. The Trojans will send in the starting 5 back into the ball game for Coach C, as the Greenwood Wildcats inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Shot missed. Back comes the Trojans. Quick pass ahead here for Green for 2. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, let's see. Controlled inside there. Shot put up by Markle, no good. Another shot put up, no good. That wasn't Green with a shot. Incidentally, that was 32, not 23. I think that was Laudenschlager, Zach, with the initial shot. At any rate, Austin Markle at the line for UD, shooting 2. Austin's first try. It is short. Okay, now we're going to try this again. Markle's second shot just off the mark, and Markle has the rebound. Back outside here for Warner. Warner around on the right wing, dropping it over there for Oxidine. Oxidine pushing it back on the baseline with a nice pass for Laudenschlager, good for 2. A nice pass from Mark Oxidine to Zach Laudenschlager. Here's a ball blocked away on the play up court, and then Markle will steal it, pushes it back over here for nice bounce pass there for Markle for 2 more. It's good. A good steal, a good work up here by the Trojans on the forecourt. Pressure put on here by the Trojans, and then timeout called by Greenwood. So it's 13-5 UDA with 5:03 remaining here in the first half. Okay, the Greenwood timeout over, and back they come. Stolen away nicely here by Oxidine. Picking it up and bringing it outside. Here goes Mark with it. Nice steal. Here's Warner for 3. That's short. And it's going to be saved inbounds here, and Oxidine looking to get it, but couldn't quite track that one down. So Greenwood would inbound the ball again. Loop it back over here. Here's a nice steal. Here it goes. Shot for 2 by Markle. Another good inbound steal for UDA. Inbound pass this time comes down to 5. Has it tapped out of there by Markle. Markle will pick it up. Bring it back up court here for Warner. Warner out in front. Warner pushing it over in the wing here for Oxidine. Oxidine taking it inside, looking for 2 more. It's good by Mark Oxidine. Trojans starting to move out now, as they do not allow the Greenwood Wildcats to get the ball up court. Here's another pass, stolen away, tipped, saved inside. Ooh, you got to say he went out. I thought Markle saved that in, and the referee was standing right there, said nope, he was out. So it's 17-5 now as the Greenwood Wildcats will inbound the ball. I'm gonna stay back here a little bit and watch these guys. Ooh, near steal. Shot 15 feet out. No good. Rebounded nicely in there by Markle. Back comes Warner with it. Warner over the wing she goes. Oxidine for Markle. And they're going to say that Warner walked with it that time as he got that just little delayed start that you see happen so often to various ball players. Across the timeline goes number 12 with it, having a little difficulty, but now he'll take it inside, stop and pop one up for two, short. Rebounded to Markle. Markle will drop it back here for Warner. Warner down, going all the way to the near wing over here for Markle. Markle steps back looking for two. It's good. Markle with a 9-footer from the left side here. Put that one home nicely. Here's a looping pass ahead here now for Greenwood. 5 has it. And, well, more or less, and still more or less. Now he's got it, I guess. Yeah, he got it. Here's a ball tipped away by Oxidine, anticipating that pass very well. Mark Oxidine made the play, but out of bounds it went. And so 3:10 left here in the half. 19-5 is the score. Just can't work it in when they do work it in. The shooting not too accurate here for Greenwood so far tonight. Pass back out here now, stolen away, tapped right back to the Greenwood Wildcat. Shot from 15 feet out, no good. Scooped up and in, no good. Stroop with a rebound. Back here for Warner. Quick pass here for Markle. Good for two more. Trojan crowd politely applauding because they're getting run out of here, are the Greenwood Wildcats now. Here's another ball, nearly stolen away that time by Zach Laudenschläger, and Zach's still after it. And now they're going to call Zach with a foul. And for Zach, that might be his third, with 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. It is. Yep. Poor old Zach's not going to be in this ball game too long here now as the Trojans change the entire squad. And we've got 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Trojans lead 21-5. Pass comes back here now. Over in the wing. Shot from outside for three. Top of the rim it hit, top of the backboard rather, and then comes back off here now as Mark Mace brings it up court here for UDA. Mark taking it inside all the way for two, wouldn't go. Return shot put up by 54 over there. The other Mace, Drew Mace, that wouldn't go. And Colby Laudenschläger here for Mark Mace. Inside here, Drew Mace has got it. Drew Mace back to Mark Mace. Here is a dribble inside and a shot put up by Dietrich, no good. Rebound comes down here to Green. Pushing it back out here for Colby. Stepping up, looking for two. No good. That was Mark Mace. Ball came loose, and let's see who's got it. We're going to have a foul called on Stephen Green, I believe. We'll see. The foul was on Green, his first, and Shooter shooting a 1-and-1 made the first one. It's now 21-6. Seventh foul for UDA, so that puts the Greenwood Wildcats in the bonus. Second shot by the young fella, no good. And on the rebound, let's see. Goes down on the floor, picked up by Drew Mace ahead here for Green. Green taking it inside, had it stolen away from him, and the ball comes back this way, stolen away by Colby Laudenschläger. Colby, whoa, pushes it into the corner. Now out in front here for Dietrich and Mace. This is Mark Mace looking for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around there and over the wing it goes. And a couple of guys crashing over there. But I guess let's see, who are they going to rule it went off of? They're going to rule it went off the Greenwood Wildcats. So UD will inbound the ball with 1:20 remaining here in the first half. There's Colby Laudenschläger. Colby working it out in front. Uh-oh, stolen away. 35, might get two, we'll see. Yep, he did. 21-8. Inside of a minute to, well, no. Let's see. Now we're inside of a minute to play here in the first half. There's a nice push inside by Colby Lautenschlager for 2. Nice play that time by that young Colby. Here's 12 working it down. Pushes it across the court. 35. Almost walked with it. Now outside it goes on the baseline. 2 more. Yes. And timeout called. Oh, we have an injury timeout. 35 limping off the court here now. And we got an injury timeout that the official allows here with 40.5 seconds remaining in the first half. The Trojans ready to put the ball in play, I believe. Yep, it'll be the starting 5 in there. Pass over in a wing. Now down deep they'll go with it for a pass underneath intended for Markle. Well, that wouldn't go, and then Markle will get the ball stolen back. It's picked up here by Oxidine. 25 seconds remaining. This is Oxidine. Oxidine out in front as the Trojans will play it down for the last shots. 23-10. Trojans by 13. This is Markle. Markle for Kyle Warner. Warner over in a wing. Into the corner it goes. Peters looping it inside for a pass to Markle. Good for 2. A nice play by the Trojans. They'll shoot it. This is good if it goes, but it didn't go anywhere near the bucket. And so at the end of one half of the ball game, it is the UDA Trojan Junior Varsity 25 and the Junior Varsity from Greenwood 10. Well, the boys are back and we're ready to get going here with the second half of tonight's ball game. Greenwood will inbound the ball first to begin the second half of play. They trailed the Trojans by 15 here at halftime. They'll work it around outside here now as they try to set something up and solve this Trojan defense. Inside they'll go with it, but a couple of Trojans standing right there. Pick that one off. Back up with comes the Warner. Warner with a 15-foot try is no good. Rebounded under there to 55, and then they're going to call a foul, probably on Oxidine, I do believe. We'll see. Foul was on Mark Oxidine, his first. There's 12 trying to pick it up court, and Oxidine chasing this young fella down here. Over the wing, stepping up for 2. It is in and out, no good. Rebound there to Stroop. Dropping it back here for Austin Markle. Markle stopping. Ooh, looked like a discontinued dribble, but they left it go. For 3, that's short. Off the front and on a rebound, controlled in there by Greenwood. No scoring here. We played a minute into the quarter. Here's a ball picked up in here by UD. Shot put up good, and a charge foul called on Oxidine. He will pick up his second personal foul. Whether they allow the bucket or not, I'm not sure. No, I guess not. The shot was good, but they didn't allow it. No bucket, although the ball was in before Mark flattened him. So he picked up a foul and didn't get 2 points for the effort. So anyway, back come the Wildcats now. 55. Ooh, he posed with it and didn't shoot it. Crowd over here said shoot it, and he wouldn't do it. In the corner, Markle guarding him on the baseline. It goes out of bounds. They say he lost it out of bounds. Good defensive play by Austin Markle that time, causing the turnover. And back comes Warner. Warner guides it over to the left wing for Markle, and then they're going to say he walked with it. There's that little bit of a half-step start that the guys take. And the girls take that too, but anyway. Inbounded by Greenwood. Stolen away immediately. Turnaround shot, no good, but a foul called on 12. And that's going to let Oxidine go to the foul line shooting 2. Easiest steal of the ball game for Mark Oxidine. The guy passed it to him. Mark's first shot took a while to go in, but then he finally decided it was going to, as did that one. So he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 27-10. First 2 points of the second half scored right there by Mark Oxidine. Pass inside. Turnaround shot 55 for 2. No good. Stroop with the rebound. Phillip will push it ahead here now for that Kyle Warner. Kyle looking for something to develop. Pushes it over in a wing over there for Markle. Markle will take it around now and drop it near side over here. Shot by Warner for 3. In and out. It's scooped. No good. Rebounded in there to 12. Up the court he comes with it. Looking for 2. No good. Rebound tapped around. Let's see who's controlling it. It's going to be picked off there by Greenwood. Another guy picks up a shot, and then we're going to have a foul called underneath. Well, Mark Oxenine, who played a foul-less first half, has picked up 3 here in the second half. Picks up his third with 4 minutes and 40-some seconds to go here in the third quarter. So Mark's going to probably, well, they're going to let him in there. Stroop checks out of the ball game. Drew Mace in the lineup for UDA. Corey somebody at the line shooting for Greenwood. His second try is no good, and on the rebound, Oxenine's got it for UD. Mark coming back up court. Over the wing he goes with it for Markle. Markle dropping it here for Warner. Warner picks it up over there for that Oxenine. Oxenine, 9-foot try. Good. Right down the chute for Mark Oxenine. 29-10 UD. 14 tries to go across with it and does so. Nice running layup that time by 55, which brings a roar from the partisans here at Greenwood. In the meantime, the Trojans come back and counter that one as Oxenine gets 2 more on some nifty passing underneath. Up the court they go, nearly tapped away, but still in control with it, well, more or less. Now he'll drop it back. Another shot for 2, no good. Rebound, let's see, pushed up by 15 here. He'll try one. It's good. 15 gets 1 for Greenwood. And back comes UD. It's 14-31 now. Here's Oxenine looking for 2. No good, but a foul. And Mark will go to the line, shooting 2. First shot's no good. Here's Oxenine's second try. It's good. And now the Trojans have sent in 5 new players as Mark checks out. Green in there along with Peters, Dietrich, Mace, that's Drew Mace, Colby, Laudenschlager, and Green. There's a shot put up. Good. 32-16. The Trojans have doubled them up here. Colby, Laudenschlager dropping it there. Green into the wing for Drew Mace. Colby, Laudenschlager. It's a shot from the side for 3. Just off the mark it goes. Then on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be right back in here for a shot by Dietrich. Wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down there and controlled by the Greenwood Wildcats. 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Ooh, nearly stripped away for 3. No good. And on the rebound, we have a tie-up. Hold it. We have a tie-up, and the tie-up's going to give it to UD. Colby Laudenschlager bringing it up for UD. Whoa, passed it right through the arms of Green. Colby just fired that one over here, and Steven, he couldn't get too close to that one as he just dumped it off. And wow, no chance for Steven to grab that one. Steven, what the heck? Anyway, back with it into the corner. Now stolen away. Nope, bumped, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD, or rather Greenwood ball. 2:37 remaining here in the third period. Trojans still lead 32-16. Show you the clock here in just a moment. Into the left baseline. 15 steps up for a long 2. It's good. 15 for a long 2, and that makes it 32-18 as the Trojans come down court with it. Dietrich pushing it over there for Peters. Alec Peters back outside. Laudenschlager here for Green, will drop it for Dietrich. Adam Dietrich looking for something. Colby Laudenschlager inside he goes to Dietrich. Dietrich's the turnaround shot off the side of the rim. And a rebound comes down there to Greenwood. Minute 55 left here. Shot from in the third. Shot for the win, good for 3. Well, 15 getting hot here for his Greenwood Wildcats. 32-21 the score. And back come the Trojans. Here's Green from outside for three. No good. On the rebound, let's see, 55 with it, and a foul called on the Trojans. Foul was on Stephen Green, and the Trojans send in 5 new ball players. 4 new ball players. I guess it was Warner staying in there if he had just been in. At any rate, 4 new ones for sure. 15 would like 3 more. That's short. Rebound comes down there to that Mark Mace, and Mace starting up court with it for UDA. He'll stop and swing it over there for Warner. Kyle Warner out in front, wants to go in underneath with it. Oh, with a good pass for Drew Mace. Drew's shot wouldn't go, but he's fouled, and Drew will go to the line shooting 2. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Mace missed his first and made the second one. Drew Mace with 1 for 2. 33-21. Oh, here's a nice steal in there by Jan. Then the ball goes on, or by Mace. It was that Mark Mace. Pass over the wing. Mark's got it. Pushes it inside for a shot for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes tapped back here to Mace. Mace will swing it back here for Warner. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Trojans will play the clock down. Here's 24 Miller. And Mace back here for a pass. And the ball comes loose over the wing. And then out of bounds it's going to go. It's going to be black ball, they say. 14 tapped it out of there with 28.7 seconds remaining here in the third. And the Trojans will inbound the ball. Miller getting ready to inbound for UD. Back here for Warner. Picking it up for Mace. And Miller. And Warner. And Mace. And Miller. 15 seconds remaining. And here's a bump foul on 5. It'll be non-shooting, but UD will inbound the ball. 9 seconds stolen away by the Wildcats. For 2, it's good. So the Trojans fiddled the time down, and Greenwood scored the bucket. This is good if it would go, but that doesn't have a prayer. And so at the end of 3/4 of the ball game now, it's UDA 33, Greenwood 23. Okay, fourth period underway here now, and Greenwood with the advantage of inbounding. They trail the Trojans by 10 here going into the fourth period. 14. Tapped, but picked up by Greenwood over in the wing. Now out in front, here's 15 for 3. It's good! 15, look out. These are 3-point shooters, and over the wing it goes for UDA's Markle. Back outside here for Warner. Warner near wing over here. Oxidine. Oxidine for Markle. Markle back here for Warner. Warner wants to get those 3 back. He did. Warner with a nice 3-pointer from 22 feet out. He goes 55 to the hoop for 2. It's good. 55. Traveling down the court for 2, and then the ball's going to be thrown away on the other end of the court. 36-28, the Trojan margin down to 8. So he cannot fiddle up here at Greenwood, although officiating has been pretty darn good tonight so far. I didn't notice anything untoward up here, so far so good that way. Here's a shot from the wing for a couple, no good. Rebound comes down here, picked off to Zach Laudenschlager. Back up here for Warner. Warner lost the handle on it. Coming back up court with it, Greenwood. 2 on 3, and then it's going to be out of bounds as he lost control of it, breaking back to Greenwood, 3 UDA guys, and the Trojans managed to knock it out of there. And so it'll be inbounded by Greenwood. For 3. Nope, not that time. And on the rebound, controlled in there, Laudenschlager up for Oxidine. Oxidine spinning it in front for Warner. Oh, Warner walked with it. There's that walk where you just kind of lean forward and take off, and they call you. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Trojans by 8, 36-28. Up court come the Wildcat number 12. He's looking to loop one up and in. It's fouled. 12 will go to the line for Greenwood, shooting 2. This young Wildcat made his first one. Here's his second try. It is good. We got a 6-point ball game here now. Trojans had that at one time by about 15. And now with 5:24 remaining in the game, they lead by 6. Nice pass underneath there for a shot by Markle for 2. Good, or by Laudenschlager rather. Nice shot. Good play. Down the wing spins those Greenwood Wildcats right inside 55 for 2. Good. Well, they're trading them now 38-32. Inside of 5 minutes remaining. As they'll push it over in the wing. Shot from the side by Markle. No good. Rebound right underneath there too. Laudenschlager is good. His shot counts, and he will be going to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Good shot by Zach Laudenschlager. And at that point, we have timeout called by the Trojans. It's 40-32. UDA will be right back. Well, the timeout is over, and to the foul line for UDA goes Mark Laudenschlager. He'll be shooting that 1 we talked about here just a moment ago. And we'll see if Mark can put it in. Trojans by 8. Mark can make it a 9-point ball game if he puts this one in. And here's his first try, or his only try. And it is good. Way to go, Mark. Or Zach Laudenschlager. Way to go. Okay, back come Greenwood now, trailing by 9. And inside they'll go, but there's a foul called on UDA. I think it's B on Warner. Well, it was wrong again. It's on Oxendine, his 4th. They'll loop it back here to that 12 guy. He'll try to take it inside. Stops, pops, blocked out of there nicely by Stroop, but picked up by Greenwood. Then the ball loose again, picked up out here at center court area. Across the court he goes. 55. Ooh, that wasn't a walk, huh? Shot put up and in good. Looked like a little walk before he got himself going. 41-34. The crowd over here getting excited. They were sitting on their hands for most of this ball game. Trojans truly dominating. Here's another nice pass inside and a good bucket by that Zach Laudenschlager. Right underneath the bucket he was. And back comes Greenwood. 43-34. Still a 9-point ball game. Ball tapped away. Picked up in here by Oxendine. Quick pass ahead here now for Laudenschlager for 2. Good. Zach Laudenschlager for 2, and time called by Greenwood. Now as the Trojans have run it up to a 45-34 margin, and we'll be back with 3:53 remaining. Okay, the Greenwood timeout is over, and they'll bring the ball up play now. 3:53, and now counting it down here, remaining in the ball game. From way outside, that's way short. And on the rebound, controlling there 55, but wait a second. It didn't go, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on number 5, Stroop, his 3rd. And 55 will be shooting 2. Stroop checks out of the ball game. 55 missed his first one and his second one, so that helps the Trojans now as they maintain that 11-point margin. And Warner coming up court with it for UDA. He'll spin it over in a wing over there for that Markle. Here's Austin. Dropping it here for Oxendine. Mark bounces back out front now. Trojans needn't be in any big particular rush. 8-foot try, good. Nice move by Mark Oxendine for 2. Way to go, Marco. All right. Shot from the wing, good. Little 16-footer by that young ball player here from Greenwood. Here's Warner over the wing. Now into the wing it goes here for Mace. Drew Mace pushing it right inside here. A shot put up, no good. But Marco will go to the line shooting 2. Austin shooting a pair, his first one, good. Marco's second shot is also good. So he dropped in 2, makes it 48-36 now, 49-36, 13-point margin. And that squad will depart. As back in Well, no, the whole squad didn't depart. As a matter of fact, it's Mark Mace in there. And let's see who else came in. Dietrich. Here's a ball tapped around, controlled by Mace. Mark coming up court with it. Got Mark and Drew Mace in there as they'll drop it back here for Kyle Warner. Warner taking it inside, looking for two. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded inside there and then stolen away by Warner. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Foul is on 15, and that's going to send Kyle Warner to the foul line, shooting 1-and-1, I guess. Warner at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. His first try, excellent shot, just the way it's supposed to happen. Pushed it right down there. 50-36 now. The crowd quieted down by this 14-point bulge now with 2.5 minutes remaining. Second shot by Warner did not touch metal. All net. Ooh, near steal on the inbounds play. But back with it come the Greenwood and hold everything. We got a foul underneath. The foul was on Mace, his second. That is on Mark Mace, his second. First shot by this young fellow, no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled here to Drew Mace, who tore it out of there and gives it back to his teammate Kyle Warner. Near wing here, into the corner. Oh, right inside with a nice play for Austin Markle for two, wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Adam Dietrich, good. Adam may have had two tries at that. I'm not sure who put the first one up, but on Adam's second try, it was good. 53, shot for two, no good, and a rebound to Austin Markle. Warner up court with it for UD, pushing it over here for Mace. Inside here's Dietrich with it. And now Kyle back here for Austin Markle. There's Kyle over here looking, well, look, I thought he was going to shoot one for three. Steps up for two instead. And no good, but the return shot put up by Markle, good for two. 55-36, all of a sudden the Trojan margin at 19. The shot from the side for three, good. Well, there's a bright spot for Greenwood. Here's this young 55 has been shooting up some buckets for the Greenwood Wildcats. Mace inside, he goes with it. Now they'll spin it back out here for Warner. Clock down a minute, 10 remaining in this ball game. Warner for two, no good. And on the rebound, a foul underneath. Three Musketeers here, totally disagreeing with the referee on that foul just called down there underneath the basket. But at any rate, to the line goes 55, and he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. First try, good. Speaking of a 1-on-1, there is 1:01 remaining here in the ball game. Second shot, no good. Rebounded in there to Mace. That was at Drew Mace. Back with it comes Colby Landschlager, and they're going to say that ball got turned over somehow or another. Colby might have turned it over on the dribble, I'm not sure. 59 seconds remaining here in this one. So the Trojans will keep their winning streak intact here for the junior varsity. Shot from the side, no good. Rebounded underneath there to Dietrich. He'll be flopped onto the floor, and back up with it comes Green, and then Green is fouled, and Steven will be going to the foul line, shooting either a 1-and-1 or two. The board says 9 fouls, but they may be like one ahead, I guess. Anyway, he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Here is Stephen Lagreen at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Didn't get anything on that one, so that means the ball will be inbounded by Greenwood underneath the basket. 43.8 seconds remaining in the game. 12 coming up court with it. 12 will take it inside. And now he dumps it back outside. Another shot for three out there, no good. Rebound comes down, let's see. Controlled here to, well, on the floor. It'll be UDA ball on a tie-up. Green tying it up in there for UD. As looks like Colby Landschlager getting ready to inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Yes, he does. Up court comes Stephen Green. Stephen Green near wing over here for Colby Landschlager. Inside he goes here for Adam Dietrich. Adam with a nice pass right underneath there. Shot by Mace wouldn't go, and rebound comes up here with 17 seconds remaining. and counting it down. Ball loose, picked up outside. 22 for 3, no good. And the rebound here, and a bump, and another bump, and that will send Stephen Green to practice his foul shooting one more time here with just 6.8 seconds remaining in the ball game. First shot by Stephen Green is no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled. Well, it spins up in the air, controlled here by Greenwood with 1 point something seconds left. This is good if it goes. Didn't go. Final score in the ball game tonight for the junior varsity, it's the UDA Trojans 55 and the Greenwood Wildcat junior varsity 40. So it ends up a 15-point margin, and that's about what the Trojans had spread it to earlier in the ball game. The Greenwood Wildcats had closed the gap a little bit, but then the Trojans put the pressure on them, come back and open it up, and have come away victorious once again. So congratulations to Mikey and all of his Trojan ball players here on a fine outing here again. And we'll see you at the next junior varsity ball game coming up on Friday, or rather on Tuesday, when they will have a test facing those Wildcats from Halifax, I believe it is. So good night till then. Good evening, junior varsity fans. Tonight the Trojans play host to the junior varsity from Halifax in a big JV ball game here now. The Halifax Wildcat JV playing very well as the Trojans in league undefeated here in this season, and we're in game 7 or 8. 8, I guess it is. At any rate, here's a big challenge for the Trojans, and we'll see how they make out. Opening tip-off coming up here. We have the names for the Trojans, of course, as pass comes over here now for Peters. Peters out in front here for that Colby Laudenschlager. And Colby working it over in the wing over there for Mace. This is Mace getting a start tonight. Mark Mace starting for UD. As a matter of fact, Mark Mace in there with Mark, here's a pass stolen away and picked up. And here Halifax will spin it into the wing for a drive and then a walk called on 45. The Halifax guys we do not have names for. There's that Mark Mace for Alec Peters. Over here for Mace. Mace trying to take it up court here now. The Trojans having a time problem there, but no problem. They get away with it as Peters had it. Out in front for Colby Laudenschlager. Got to call Colby's both names since there is another one, and the Trojans throw it away again here now. Also in there is Drew Mace for UDA and Philip Stroop. That'll round out the starting 5 for UD. On the wing it goes there for that 4-0 guy. No score here in the ball game. You can hear Coach Villier shouting out instructions here. There's a ball tipped out of there by Drew Mace. A good play by Mace. Got a hand on that one. And Drew tipped her out of there. Played a minute and 5 seconds into the first period. No score. For 3. It's no good. Long. Peters with a rebound for UD. Guy coming behind him, but Alex drops it back off here now for that Colby Laudenschlager. Over in the wing there for Mace. This is Drew Mace over here for that, the other Mace. Near side pass here for Peters. Almost intercepted and knocked out of there, and that got Alec a little bit. Could not chase that one down. So the Trojans in 3 attempts up court now have tossed the ball away each time. Hasn't harmed them yet, but just not very good on the passing so far. It's a nice pass inside for 2. No good. Stroop with a rebound. And back come the Trojans. Laudenschlager bouncing it over here for Peters. Peters trying to loop it inside there, and let's see. Well, it's going to be tipped around and controlled by Halifax. So again, the Trojans come down court and get absolutely nothing. Back with it come the Wildcats into the corner. Looked like a walk. No call. Out in front, they'll go with it now on the wing. For three. It's good. A three-pointer gives the Halifax the 3-0 lead. Here comes Stroop with it. Phillip taking it down the court. Still in control, but a foul is going to be called on 4-0, I believe. We'll see. No, 35. 35. No, it must have been 45. There's no 35 in there. At any rate, the Trojans will change squads now, as they do in every ball game so far. And this time it'll be Warner passing it in here for Justin. A shot from outside. Warner to tie up the ball game. Wouldn't go. Rebound goes out of bounds off the shot. Trojans have whoops, wait a minute, timeout called by Halifax, I believe. 4:24 left here in the first quarter. Halifax up 3-0. Timeout is over, and the Wildcats will inbound the basketball. And they'll try to get it up court. Laudenschlager in there for UD. Oxidine also. Shiley. And Markle. With Warner. Near wing. 45 for 2. No good. Rebounded right in there to Shiley. Justin dropping it off here for Warner. Quick pass across here. Stolen away on the steal. 42. Bringing it up court for Halifax. They'll bounce it inside now. These Wildcats 45. Bouncing it over here on the wing. Shot from the side by 40 for 2 is good. It's 5-0 Halifax. Here's Warner. Long pass across the court again here for Shiley. Into the corner he goes with it for Markle. Austin will drop it right inside for Shiley. Shiley for 2. It's good. So Justin Shiley gets the first 2 points of the ball game for the Trojans, and the Trojans trail now 5-2. Comes at 42, setting up a play for his Halifax Wildcats. Into the corner for 3. It is no good. Rebounded here to Warner. Kyle Warner coming down the court with it for UD. Looking for some help. Fires it over this way. Here's a shot from by Zach Laudenschlager for 2, and the Trojans trail by 1. 5-4 Halifax. Ooh, just about a steal there on a lazy pass, but Trojans did not come up and challenge the ball, and Halifax has possession. Oxidine guarding on the play. Ball came loose. And inside they'll go with it. Raw try to roll it underneath. Picked up in there by Shiley. Justin will give it back here for Warner. Into the corner he goes. Now they'll come across the court here. Now here's Oxidine taking it inside, and a foul, a hold foul called on 42, I believe. No, 40 rather. And UD will inbound the ball. Trojans with a chance to take the lead for the first time in the ball game tonight now, as they'll swing it into the corner here for Warner. He'll take it outside. Tapped out of bounds by number 41 over there. So Trojans will inbound the ball. Oxidine inbounding it here. Near wing over here, Markle. Inside he goes with it for Shiley. Shiley's turnaround shot, good. Justin Shiley with 2 more, and the Trojans take the lead for the first time in the early going here. Here's a shot from outside for 3. Well, the lead didn't last too long, as the young fella here, number 11, popped that one up and in, got himself 3. It's 8-6, and a charge foul will be called on Warner as he charges into somebody trying to go down the wing over there, and Kyle will pick up the personal foul. Minute 54 left here in a pretty fast-moving first quarter now. Trojans trailing by 2. 11 to inbound here. Ooh, nearly tipped away. Now inside they go with a 24 for 2. In and out, no good. Rebounded over there to Oxidine. Mark bringing it down the court for the Trojans. He's going to spin it inside. Drops it right under there for Shiley. Shiley couldn't get a handle on it as the ball rolled down loose. Picked up in there by Laudenschlager. Back over here for Markle. Here's Oxidine with it. Oxidine trying to take it over here for Markle. Markle will take it inside looking for 2. It's no good, but he's fouled. And Austin will go to the line shooting 2. Here's Austin's first try. It is short. Austin Markle's second shot is a little bit short also. Rebound comes down here. Shiley forces it back up. It wouldn't go, but he's fouled. And Justin will go to the line shooting 2. Well, now, Justin Shiley may have opened up a cut somewhere, and he's taken out of the ball game. Now, he'll be back. He looks fine when he left, but he probably drew a little blood somewhere, so they're going to have Stroop shoot the foul shots. His first one is perfect. So Philip Stroop puts his first one in good. And Phil has a chance to tie up the ball game here if he can put this one in. Second try. Beautiful. 2 beautiful foul shots by that Phil Stroop, and the game is tied at 8 with 1:20 remaining here in the first period. Here's that 11. He can shoot threes. Tapped over there on the wing. Now inside they go with it and hold everything. A walk first. Good call. A walk on the baseline with 1:10 left here in the first period. And the Trojans again with a chance to recover the lead. Here comes Warner with it. Kyle working it down to the top of the circle. Back outside here. Now back for Warner. Warner near wing over here for Oxidine for 3. Just off the mark it goes. Rebound tapped around and in and out of bounds. It's going to go off Halifax. So with 57 seconds remaining here, UD will get to inbound the ball again. Kyle Warner will be inbounding for UDA. Looping it right inside here for a shot by Stroop. Good for 2. A beautiful inbounds play to Philip Stroop, and Stroop hit it nicely. Way to go, fellas. 10-8, UD by 2. On the wing. Now outside for 3. Nope, off the mark. Rebounded inside there to Halifax, however. He'll spin it over to near wing. 40 wants 3. Nope, not that time. And the rebound comes down this time strongly to Oxidine, who will bring it up court for UDA. Oxidine spinning it over here for Warner. Warner across the court, he goes with it. Now right underneath with a beautiful play inside for Zach Laudenschlager, and Zach put her home. Good passing on the play. Here comes 45, tipped away. Back with it, 14 seconds left, lots of time. Oxidine to the hoop for 2, wouldn't go. Returned back outside here. Shot by Markle, wouldn't go. And it's going to be tied up underneath with 6 seconds left here. And it's going to stay UDA ball. So the Trojans can open up a 6-point lead if we can get a shot off here. 6 seconds remaining. Should they loop it in here? Nope, they'll push it back. And the ball is knocked out of bounds, but a foul called on Halifax's 4-0. And that wasted about a second or 2. And so UD will inbound the ball now outside rather than underneath their own basket. 4.8 seconds. That's about 5 seconds. That's not bad. Whoops. Okay, back it comes here now. Back outside. This is good if it goes. Oh, just wouldn't go. And so at the end of 1, the Trojans have battled back to take the lead here. Now it is 12-8 UDA at the end of 1 period. Second quarter underway now. Halifax with the privilege of inbounding the basketball. They trail by 4. Now inside they go. Stolen away in there, and an errant pass. Stroop picked it up. And back comes Mace. First 5 back into the ball game for UD. Smashing it over here for Peters. Peters on the baseline. Putting it back outside now for Warner, or Colby Laudenschlager rather. Over in the wing. Shot from over there for 3. Just off the mark. Rebounded underneath here. Comes down to Halifax. And 45 flying down the court. Spins it over in the wing for 3. It's good. 40 for 3, and it's a 12-11 ball game. Here's Stroop. Phil down here for Peters. Peters with a nice bounce pass underneath, but goes off a leg of 52 and out of bounds. So Colby will inbound the ball. Over in the wing. Mark Mace out in front. This is Mark. Near side he comes with it. Now inside there for Stroop. Phillip turnaround shot off the glass. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to 52. So Halifax back up court now with a chance to regain the lead. Over in the wing it comes. Ooh, looked like no, I guess no walk. On the baseline, 12-foot try, partially blocked by Phil Stroop, but they're going to say he got him on the arm. Well, Phil will pick up a personal foul, his first. 45 of Halifax put his first shot in and tied up our ball game here. Now a dozen apiece, 12-12. And here's his second shot. It is good. Halifax back on top by 1. 13-12 Wildcats. Here's a ball tapped away and a foul called. A foul will be on number 45. He'll pick up the personal. And UD will inbound the ball. Now the Trojans come back with a chance to tie up the ball game. Mark Mace on the right wing. Colby Laudenschlager out in front. Over there for Mace. Into the corner he goes with it. Now back outside. Here's Mark Mace for 3. It's in and out. Wouldn't stay down. A rebound comes down here and picked up by Halifax. Well, Mark got about as close as you can go without counting it. Here's a shot from the side by Halifax off the glass and off the rim. No good. Phil Stroop with a good rebound for UD. And Colby Laudenschlager will put it over there for that Mark Mace. Mark, who had it kicked out of there, 54, got a leg on it. Trojans with a new squad in there now as Warner takes over, spinning it over on the wing over there and now into the baseline. Nice pass inside here for Markle, and Markle is going to be called for a walk as he got tied up inside there. And Austin, they say, walked with it. .45 working it up court. Oxidine guarding him. They drop it over here now where Markle takes over the defense. Nice ball tapped out of there by Shiley. Back with it comes Markle. Austin with a nice pass on the baseline for Warner. Ducks once and put a shot up and in. Good. Nice bucket there by Warner as he ducked himself out of the way. Left the defender go flying by him and then put it in. And a good steal and a good pass to begin the play. Excellent play. 14-13. The Homers by 1. They'll drop this back. Tapped away nicely by Markle. Markle scooting for it over the wing. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say who to go off of. Neither official knows, so they're going to call it a jump. And on a jump, it's going to stay UD ball. So we made out on that one no matter what. As Oxidine will inbound the ball. Is that Kyle Warner? Kyle jumping on the near wing here for Markle. Inside he tried to go with it, but it's tapped out of there. 42 anticipating the pass for Halifax. Come in there very nicely and knock that one out of the way. So Warner will inbound the ball. And we've got a push underneath, I think, on Justin Shiley. I'm not sure. He might have been pushing off. Maybe you could see it. And it was on Justin trying to maneuver for some room to get the inbounds play and picked up a personal foul instead. For the UDA Trojans, it's their third. For Shiley, it's his first. Up they come with a 34, trying to turn it inside. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Well, that 34 guy worked that one up very nicely for the Halifax Wildcats. And here's a ball tipped out of play. Comes over here near our televising ladder or whatever, seat, whatever you call this. And anyway, Halifax will inbound the ball. So the Trojans goofing that play up a little bit. Give the Wildcats a chance to take a 3-point lead here. They lead by 1, Halifax does, 15-14. 34 working the baseline. Looking for 2, but a shot up and a foul called. Foul will probably be on Markle. It is. Austin picks up the personal foul, and 34 where Halifax will go to the line shooting 2. Well, his first shot was good, giving Halifax a 2-point lead. His second shot good, giving the Wildcats a 3-point lead. So the lead has changed hands several times here of late, and we're going to get a push foul called on 42. That's going to send Kyle Warner to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1 as the Wildcats have picked up their 7th team foul here in the first half. So Kyle Warner shooting for UDA. Kyle, pretty darn good foul shooter. late. Here's his first try. Beautiful. Right down the chute. Touching no metal at all. And he'll try that again. He has the Trojans back to within 2, and he can pull the UDA Trojans to within 1, which he did not that time. Ball comes tapped back here to Halifax. Quick pass up court. Knocked away there by Warner. Picked up how then a walk will be called as 40 and 45 here for Halifax kind of collided on the play. And they're called for a walk. So that gives the Trojans a chance to retie the ball game with 3:20 left here in the first half. Trailing by 2. There's Laudenschlager passing it back over here for Warner. Lost the handle on it, picks it up over there, gives it to Oxidine. Mark will push it into the corner, and he's got it back again on the wing. Swinging it back out here for Warner. Warner near wing over here. He goes for a pass again here for Markle. Warner, nice pass over the wing. Shot from outside for 2. Good. Mark Oxidine for 2. We're tied. This is going to be one of those kinds of games, I'm afraid, as we're tied at 17 and 2:40 left here in the first quarter, or first half. Center wanted somebody to do something with that one. He didn't do it. From the wing, no good. Rebounded on the near wing here, though, controlled by Halifax. And they'll push it right underneath. A guy with a reverse layup, good for 2. The big 52 in there with a big reverse layup. Here's Oxidine going to the hoop for 2. It's good. We're tied again. Mark Oxidine, after a long down court pass, put that one home, and we're all tied up at 19 all. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Shot put up and a foul called. Gonna call a foul on Zach Laudenschlager. Zach thought he had all ball. It certainly looked like it from here, but they're going to let 34 go to the line shooting 2. Zach had picked up his first personal foul. 34 missed his first one and his second one, so no harm done there. Shiley with the rebound up here for Oxidine. Mark playing it over here for Warner into the corner. Now inside they'll go to Shiley. Shiley goes to the hoop for 2. It's good. Justin Shiley with a nice bucket, and the Trojans take the lead 21-19. Here comes 34, bouncing on the baseline. 8-foot shot, no good. Rebounded in there to Markle. Pushing it back quickly here for the Trojans. Here goes Oxidine working it up and in. Good. Another good move and a good drive by Mark Oxidine, winding himself around the defense. There's the ball tapped loose by Shiley, but picked up in here with 1:20 left in the first half. 23-19 UD by 4 and we got a foul or something happened inside there, and Mark's going to be okay. Picked himself up off the deck hard. Foul is going to be on Shiley. It might have been, I think. No, on Oxidine. Mark himself got the foul there and then went flying across the hardwood, but anyway, he picks up the foul, his first, on the baseline. Dropping it back outside. This is good for 3 if it goes. Nope, too long. Rebounded over here. Let's see. Well, it bounces high enough to go over Shiley, and then the Wildcats pick it up and score with it. 23-21. It was one of those unfortunate bounces that bounced real high right over Shiley, who was positioned. It looked as though to get it, but the ball came way up in the air. Here's a shot for 2. That's off the mark. Rebound. Tapped around in there. Controlled by Halifax. Chance for the Wildcats to come back and tie up our game again. He'll go inside with a shot. Good for 2, and we're tied 23-23 with 43 seconds remaining. Good basketball game here for both squads. Oh, my goodness. 45 will pick up his second or third. I'm not sure, but this kid's got a couple of fouls. I know that. And he's going to pick up another one, and he's going to send Austin Markle to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. It's the second one on number 45 from Halifax. 39 seconds remaining. Austin's first shot right down the chute. Trojans lead by 1, 24-23. And we'll see if Austin can do that again. Here's his second shot. It is a little bit short. Rebounded in there to Zach Laudenschlager for 2. So the Trojans get 3 out of that play and take a 4-point lead now. Or 3. Yeah, wait a minute. Shot good for Halifax 26-25, UD by 1. 22 seconds remaining. The Trojans will play for the final shot of the half. They'll pass it across here now. Here comes Oxidine with it. Mark working it in for 2. It's good. Mark Oxidine for 2 more. Trojans lead by 3. Over in the wing it goes. Shot from over there for 2. That's short. Rebounded in there to Markle, and then a walk will be called as he leaped up to get the rebound and then stayed up, then took a hop after he got down. 3.6 seconds remaining. Trojans by 3. For 3 to tie up the game. It's good, and we're tied. Can you believe it? Yes, you gotta. Wow. 28-28 at halftime. The Trojans and the Wildcats in a wild one. As Yogi Berra would say, this is a real cliffhanger. 28-28 at the half. Okay. Set to go with the second half of our ball game now. The Wildcats will have the advantage of inbounding the ball on this tied ball game. And we'll see who is ahead at the end of this half will be the winners. Okay, here's a shot. No good. Rebounded, comes down there to Zach Laudenschlager, and Warner coming back with it for UDA. Warner near wing over here. He goes with it for Oxidine. Mark tried to loop it inside, tapped away, and back come the, well, wait a minute, now they lost it back again. They'll spin it inside, trying to save it, and Halifax with the ball. Over in the wing, shot from outside, short. Rebounded right there to Halifax, however, his second try, good. A nice putback by that Halifax fella, and he gives his ball club a 2-point lead now. 28-30, 30-28. Here's a pass over the wing. Markle back outside with Warner. Inside he goes to Shiley. Shiley back outside for a shot by Oxidine, which is good. The bucket counts. Markle go to the line, shooting, I think, from the 3-point line. He was fouled. He'll shoot 1. The bucket was good, ties up our ball game, and Mark will be allowed to shoot 1. Fouled in 3-point line lane out there, and he gives us a point. Of course, had he been fouled without the shot going in, he would have shot 3. But this way, he gets the 2 plus 1, gives him 3. For 3, short, off the mark, rebound down here to Warner. Kyle will bring it up court for UD. Bumped into heavily. My goodness, get him off of him, and then they're going to call a walk. 42 all over him. My gosh. And back come the Wildcats now. They trail by 1, can take the lead with a bucket. Here's that 45 guy spinning around, passing it out front here. Trojans with some good defense, but some of those real hard putbacks like that last one, you just can't help that. Here's 41, 7 up for 2. It's good. Good for 2. And Halifax back on top, 32-31 here in the third. Here's a pass tapped away, but picked back up here by Oxidine. Oxidine on the bounce pass inside, but controlled by Shiley. And then a hold foul called on Halifax. Be non-shooting. Trojans almost squandered that, and Justin Shiley able to pick it back up again. But then the foul committed anyway, so UD will get the ball. But gosh, they kind of messed that play up, and it didn't hurt them this time. Here's Austin Markle for 2, wouldn't go, and on the rebound, let's see, out of bounds it goes off the Wildcats. And UD once more to inbound the ball. 5:06 left here in the third period. Over the wing. Shot from over there for 3, off the mark a little bit, and on the rebound, let's see, controlled here to Oxidine, another foul. This time the foul will be on number 41 for Halifax. So they're really picking up the fouls here now. And UD again will inbound the ball with 5 minutes left here in the third. Right over here for Oxidine. Mark wanted to take it in, couldn't do it. Pushes it back over here for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound on the far side. Control to Halifax, and back with it come the Wildcats, stopping 41 for 2. No good. Rebounded over there to Halifax. 24 with it. And he has it stolen away, but they're going to call a foul. on Warner. It'll be his second, the team's first of the third period. It's into the ball game for UDA now to replace Kyle Warner for the Trojans. There's 41. Inside he goes with it. They'll pass it back out on the wing for three. Short. Rebounded inside there to Halifax. Trojans not getting any defensive board rebounds, and Halifax gets 2 points out of it. So they're getting 2 and 3 shots down here as the Trojans fail to clear the defensive boards. And timeout called by Coach C. With 4:22 remaining here in the third period, the Trojans now trail by 3. It's 34-31 Halifax. Trojan timeout is over. They will inbound the ball here for Oxidine. Mark needs something to happen. Over the wing he goes with it for Markle. Now right inside Shiley for 2 off the mark. Return shot put up by Laudenschläger short. Rebound comes down here controlled by Laudenschläger. He's hacked but no call. Rebound comes down here and Wildcats for 2. It's good. Woo, boy, I'll tell you. And now they're going to call a push foul here on 42. That'll be his third, I believe. Non-shooting. Oxidine will inbound the ball, or maybe be Mark Mace inbounding the ball for UD. 42 picks up his second. Oxidine firing it down on the wing. This is Markle. For Mark Oxidine near wing here, Mark. Mace for Markle. Here's Warner. Warner, 12-foot try, no good. Rebound inside in here to Shiley. Shiley puts a shot up, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here as the Trojans turn out to be cold here in the third quarter so far. 41 with it. 42 right to the hoop for 2. It's no good. He's fouled and he'll go to the line as shooting 2. 42's first shot was no good. Kyle Warner back into the ball game to replace Mark Mace for UDA. Second shot by 4-2. Good. 37-31. A 6-point bulge now for Halifax. Probably their biggest lead of the ball game. As the Trojans spin it down here. Stolen away. Back with it they come all the way inside. But it's going to be tipped around and then out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off Halifax. And so UD will inbound the ball. Got 2 female referees for this junior varsity boys game as the Trojans bring it up court. Here's a pass over the wing here for Markle. Markle comes across the court here into the corner. Laudenschläger, Oxidine. Here's Zach Laudenschläger across the court. He'll go with it, stolen away. Trojans just ineffective at the moment. Here's a pass back looking for 2. It is no good. Rebound. Let's see. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to be white ball. Yeah, went off 41 of Halifax. And so UD will inbound the ball. 2:47 left here in a miserable third. The Wildcats have outscored us 9-3. There's a drive to the hoop looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound set up. No good. Rebound put up. Good. Well, finally, Zach Laudenschläger gets the hoop opened up a little bit here as he'll put one in and go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. If he makes it, he can cut the Wildcat lead in half now. It's 33-37. Wildcats by 4, and he will shoot 1. Shooting 1 he is. And here is that one. It's no good. Missed everything. And so Wildcats will inbound the ball. 2:34 left here on the scoreboard clock in the third quarter. There's a quick pass down here as they open it up. Oh, backcourt. Backcourt. Absolutely backcourt. And so the Trojans get it back now. Trailing by 4. Can cut it to 2. Warner will work it up court for UDA. Bumps it ahead here now on the wing for Markle. And Warner. Back here for Markle. Back to Warner. Warner swinging it over the wing for Oxidine. Into the corner it goes for Markle. Here's Oxidine. Pushing it right inside here for Shiley. Shiley shot blocked out of there. No foul on the play. UD will inbound the ball. Justin got that one really whacked out of his hands. And Trojans will inbound the ball. Warner getting ready to inbound it. Over here in the corner for Oxidine. Oxidine has it blocked away, and back with it comes Halifax. Trojans with no luck up here. Here's 40. Spinning it over here on the wing. 45 wants to take it over the other wing. Pushing it into the baseline. Shot from over there. Good for 3. And that puts a hurts on the Trojans now as they fall back by 7 with 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Over the wing it goes. Inside. Tapped loose. Picked up in here by Oxidine. Oxidine will go to the hoop for 2. It's good. Well, Mark Oxidine, we got to get him into the flow here now here in the second half. Makes it a 5-point ball game now, 40-35. Trojans trail by 5. 41 blocked off at the pass in there. They roll it back out here for 42. He can't do anything with it. .42 right underneath. 25 with a shot, good for 2. 42-35, margin back to 7 with a minute left here in the third quarter. Warner over here for Oxidine. Here's Oxidine. Had it tapped out of there. Halifax playing very good ball here at the moment. Nice pass for 42. Shot good. 44-35. Now the Trojans getting themselves deeper in trouble here. 40 seconds left here in the third. Here's Warner with it. Warner swinging it over here for Oxidine. Oxidine with it for Launschlager right underneath for a shot by Markle for 2. 18 seconds, 17 seconds now. Trojans trailing by 7. Clock winding it down here. There better be a big third. Here's a shot for 3. It is off the mark. Rebounded in there to Markle. Here comes Warner. Can he get a shot off? He did, but it's no good at the buzzer. So the Trojans trailing in this one, looking not as sharp as we've seen them in the past for sure. Trailing by 7 here as we go into the final quarter of this ball game. 44 Halifax, 37 UDA. Green into the ball game now as the Trojans send out a different squad here. This is Colby Ladenschlager for UD. Stroop back in there for the Trojans. This is Green. Near wing in here, they'll go across the court. Shot from over here for 3. That's short. Rebound comes right back down here to Peters. However, to Dietrich. Is it Peters? No, Peters. And his shot wouldn't go, but it's out of bounds, and he will. Trojans will get to inbound the ball. Here's Peters. Peters picking it up. Well, almost picking it up. Now he's got it. Back out front here now for that Colby Ladenschlager. Over the wing he goes with it. Stroop from over the outside for 3. No good. Rebounded here to Halifax. Wildcats coming back with it for Halifax. Stopping, looking for 2. It is no good. Rebound comes right down here to Halifax, however. And they'll spin it back outside. On the wing, looking for 3. No good. Rebound to Halifax again. And they still got it. 3 shots. Here's the 4th try. It is no good. Rebound again. 5th try. No good, but a foul. And 52 to the line for Halifax, shooting 2. Trojans bring the starting 5 back into the ball game now as Shooter made his first one. Makes it a 8-point ball game. And here's his second shot. It's good. 9-point differential now, 46-37. The Trojans are allowed to bring the ball up court here unimpeded at the moment. This is Warner. Warner throws it into the corner here for Markle and hold everything. A blocking foul called on 52. And UD will inbound the ball. Halifax, so they will be putting the Trojans in the bonus with the next foul. And Markle over the wing for Warner. Warner out here for a pass over the side here for Ladenschlager. Tapped out of there by 40. And we'll see if Oxidine can get the ball in here now for UD and get a couple of points. Here's Warner. Warner over in the corner now. This is Oxidine looping it inside here for Shiley. He lost the ball on his hands, and it's going to be picked up here by the Wildcats. They have that tapped away, however, and then Oxidine will tap it off his foot. On the floor it goes, and they're going to call a jump. And on the jump, it'll stay Halifax ball. So the Trojans really looking like, I don't know what at the moment here, but Halifax playing a very good ball game, so you can't take anything away from the Wildcats. They're doing an excellent job on the Trojan junior varsity here momentarily. There's a ball nearly stolen away, and 45 has it. Looking for two, no good. Rebounded under there to Markle. Markle will push it ahead quickly here for Warner. Warner inside, he goes with a shot put up, no good. On the rebound, let's see, it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Halifax ball. Trojans still trailing by 9. 5:12 left in the game. Plenty of time, but the way we're playing won't make much difference. 42 skids to a halt. 52, 16 foot out, no good. Rebound underneath, controlled here to Laudenschlager, and then Oxidine will pick it up. Here comes Mark Oxidine racing around the wing, pushes it out over in the wing. Here's a shot for three by Warner. It's good. Kyle Warner gets 3 back. It makes it a 6-point ball game now. 46-40 with 4:40 left here in the ball game, and timeout called by Halifax. 4:40 remaining in the ball game. Trojans trail by 6, 46-40. Halifax timeout's over, and we're gonna see what we can do defensively here now and get back into this one quickly. Got the lead down to 6 for Halifax. Now on the baseline. Driving it inside. Shot put up. No good. Rebound tapped around. Shiley controls it for UD. Back here for Oxidine. Trojans can get back to within 4. Mark Oxidine with it. Spins it all across the court for Markle. Ball tapped out of the hands of Zach Laudenschlager. UD will inbound the ball. 4 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Soon be under 4 minutes to play. Here's Markle. Markle driving on the baseline, and the ball goes out of bounds off something, and it'll be Halifax ball. 3:55 left. Ooh, Oxidine nearly had that ball stolen away. Got close. Then a nearly steal again. A good jump tie up. It's going to be UD ball. It was all ball. Coach Valier can't understand the call, but my gosh, he was just reacting, I think. He knew it was all ball. You could see it plainly from here. So the Trojans with yet another opportunity to cut this margin a little bit. Into the corner it goes. Laudenschlager had it roll off his hands, and now to come Halifax with it. So the Trojans just not destined to get inside with this one, I guess. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound comes down here. Trojans are now controlling the rebounds on the offensive or defensive boards. Here's Oxidine trying to bounce it underneath. It goes off the leg of 45, and Trojans will call timeout. 3:21 remaining in this 6-point ball game, as the points are hard to come by here against this Halifax Wildcat Ball Club. Okay, Trojans will put it in play. Here's a shot by Laudenschlager. No good. Rebound comes down here to Halifax, and a foul called on UD. Be none shooting. Halifax will inbound the ball. Foul was on, I'm not sure who. But anyway, it was on UD. .310 right now left in this ball game. 6 points. Trojans need. Over the wing. Goes to take it in. Tapped loose. Picked up by 34. Tries to drive it again inside and hold everything and push foul underneath. It'll be the 5th team foul. Previous foul was on Laudenschlager. Zach picked up his 2nd. Now this one's going to be on Oxidine. He'll pick up his 3rd. 2:58 left in the game. Oh, ball loose. Picked up in there by Laudenschlager. Can he control it? No. They've got to roll it outside. Threw it off number 41. Come on, crowd. You know what he did. He threw it off 41 of Halifax, and a good, smart move there by Zach Laudenschlager. So Warner starting it up here now for Oxidine. Oxidine across the timeline, bringing it inside here for Laudenschlager. Here's Mark Oxidine with it, goes to take it in, pushes it back outside here for Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager across the court here for a shot from outside by Warner for 2 is good. And the Trojans have cut the margin to 4 with less than 2.5 minutes remaining. Need Halifax to turn it over here. Ooh, nearly did. There's a turn, but tapped out of there by Shiley, but then went out of bounds with it. So the ball did, I mean. Shiley didn't. The ball went out. So it's Halifax to inbound again. On the baseline. Ooh, picked it up and laid it right up and in. Looked back outside and then decided, what the heck, I'm this close, I might as well put it up, and so he did. 48-42, 2 minutes remaining in the game. The pass over here for Markle. Back outside for, again for Markle. Markle from outside for 3. That's short. Rebound comes down here. Markle's got it, takes it inside, puts a shot up. He's fouled. And Austin will go to the line shooting 2 big ones for UDA. Minute 50 remaining in this one. Here's Austin's first shot, is no good. Here's Austin's second try, and it is good. 48-43, minute 50 remaining here in the game. Trojans cannot let Halifax score one more time in this ball game. They'll spin it on the baseline. 45 almost had a opening there. Then it's tipped loose. 42 will take it inside, and a hold foul called on UD. 6-team foul, so with a minute 36 left, Halifax will inbound the ball. For 3, no good. Rebound controlled here to UD. Here comes Oxidine over to wing. Shot from over here for 2, good by Markle, and timeout called by UDA. A 3-point ball game with 1:24 remaining here in the game. Well, the Trojan Junior Varsity has certainly been in its share of tight games this year, and this is another one here now. A 3-point ball game with 1:24 remaining. Boy, near steal there by Warner. Back with it comes that 42 guy into the corner. Pushing it out in front. .43 to the hoop for 2. It's short. Rebounded in there to Shiley. Back comes Oxidine. Mark with it over there for Warner. Warner looping it over in a wing. Here's a shot for 3. This is good. If it goes, it's good, and we're tied. 48-48 as Austin Markle ties up the ball game with 45 seconds remaining here in this contest in regulation time. 42 taking it over in a wing. They stop, they pop. It is no good. Rebound comes down there to Austin Markle. Ahead quickly here for Oxidine. Mark has a way to the hoop. Let's see, can he get in? Nobody's fouled. A blocking foul, and Markle will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Oxidine to the line, shooting a 1-and-1, 30-second, well, 29.6 seconds left, whatever. And Oxidine, who is a darn good shooter, at the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. And timeout called by Halifax. So the Trojans have overcome that 6-point deficit here just as of late, and now trail by nothing, tied up. Okay, a big first try coming up here for Mark Oxidine. Wouldn't go, rebounded in here, and then a tie-up. And on the tie-up, it's going to be Halifax ball. So Oxidine missed the shot, and timeout called by Halifax. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and Halifax will have the ball here when we come back. Wow, the wheels are turning once again here at UDA. Okay, Halifax with the basketball. They'll be playing the clock down, looking for the last shot, probably. Trojans will be trying for a steal without fouling. As 24, or 42 rather, has it. Trojans wanted a 5-second call, I guess. Here's 42 taking it inside, looping right there. 52, good block and a foul called with 3.5 seconds left. Well, this big guy, can he shoot fouls? He'll be trying to, and he shot them before. So the game on the line for Halifax here now, as 52 will go to the line shooting 2. 3.5 seconds left in the ball game. Wow. 52 at the line is shooting 2. Here's his first try. It is no good. Timeout here now as they want to ice this young fella at the foul line. Still have 3.5 seconds left, and he'll still be shooting 1 when we come back. Okay, Kyle somebody, 52 at the line, is shooting his second foul shot. And let's see if the crowd gets into him here. Yeah, they do. Here's his second try. It is no good. In and out. We may be going to OT. This is good if it goes. Oh my gosh, right off the rim. Hey, baby, what a try and what a ball game. 3 minutes of overtime now as the score at the end of regulation, 48-48, all tied up. Back with 3 minutes of OT in just a second. Whew. See who's the strongest in the OT now as we get set for overtime here at UDA. Opening tip controlled over here to Halifax. Playing a 3-minute OT. Pass inside, looking for someone, something to happen. 45, nothing going on. He takes it to the hoop himself. Blocked away nicely inside there by Markle. And back come the Trojans to take a lead. Here's Oxidine into the corner. Back outside for Mark Oxidine. He'll step it back here now for Laudenschlager. Oxidine inside, nobody around. Shiley for 2. It's no good. Wouldn't go, and a rebound comes out of Halifax. Well, can you believe that one? It laid up there thinking about it and then fell out the wrong way. Here's 42 for 2. It is no good, but a foul called. And he'll go to the foul line shooting 2. Well, 42 missed his first try. He'll get one more. And here it is, and it is good. So Halifax leads by 1 now, 49-48. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, so no apparent reason to hurry everything here. Back here's Warner. Warner over to wing, he goes with it. Markle taking it inside, drives it right to the hoop for 2. Good for 2. Trojans up by 1. 50-49 UDA. 2 minutes remaining in the OT. 45 wants to take it in. Can't do it. Dropped in inside now for 52 for 2. No good. And on the rebound, out of bounds it goes. It'll be off the Trojans, they say. 52 was ready to head up court as though he knocked it out of there, but they're going to give it to Upperdoffen to inbound. Or to Halifax, rather, to inbound. And push it back outside. Minute 50 left in the game. Oh, stolen away nicely by Warner. The ball came off the young fella's hand, slipped into the corner. He goes with it now inside here for Shiley. Shiley pushes it over to wing for 2. It is no good. Rebounded inside there, flopped back up in the air. Controlled here by Oxidine for 2. That's good. Mark Oxidine for 2. The Trojans lead by 3. Minute 25 remaining. Trojans up by 3 into the baseline. Taking it out front. 42 to tie up the ball game. No good. Rebound comes down here. Let's see who's got it. Picked up in here by Halifax's 34. He'll spin it back out front. Clock down a minute 5. 42. Rolls it on the baseline. Threw it out of there. Upperdoffen ball. Upperdoffen ball. 52-49 with 1:02 left in the game. Trojans need a bucket here. And a replacement coming in there for Halifax. Trojans will inbound the ball. Wow. Now back over here for Oxidine. Oxidine taking it down the wing. Oxidine pushing it on the baseline for a shot by Laudenschlager for 2. It's no good, but he's fouled. And Zach Laudenschlager will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Come on, Zach. Here's Zach's first try. It is Good. Snuck that one right in there, did that Zach Lautenschlager. And he'll shoot one more. 53-49, Trojans by 4. This would be a big one right here. And here it comes, and it is good. 2 good foul shots by Zach Lautenschlager. Trojans by 5. Into the wing it goes. Now back outside. 34 for 2, no good. Rebound tapped around, and let's see, it's going to be controlled here to Markle on the floor. He sets on it. And they're going to call it a tie-up, and on a tie-up, it's UDA ball. All right. Trojans looking good now with 37 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Trojans will have the basketball. They lead by 5. Trojan timeout is over, and they'll have the ball now. They've got to continue the possession for 37 seconds, roughly 36.8. Here's Oxidine, and he's going to be stepping on the end line and giving the ball back to Halifax as Mark stepped on the out-of-bounds line here on the side. So Halifax with a chance. This game is far from over, I'm afraid. 34 taking it inside for 2, no good. Rebounded nicely in there to Markle, and then 42 will pick up the foul. And that's going to send Warner to the foul line for UDA. He will be shooting 2. 10th foul on Halifax, so he'll shoot a pair. And by gosh, he'll make at least one of these, I'm sure. So let's go see what we can do here. Kyle Warner just off the mark. 27.8 seconds, or 28.7 seconds remaining as the second shot put up and in good. 55-49, a 6-point lead now for UD. Here's 40. Oh, wait a minute, he walked with it. He did not stop quick enough there, the young fella did. And so he'll be called for the walk, and the Trojans will inbound the ball on the wing over there. Markle getting ready to inbound the basketball. Right, does so here for Warner, and then he's fouled immediately. And he'll go back to the foul line shooting 2. Kyle Warner to shoot a pair. And here is his first one, and it is a dandy. 56-49, the Trojans by 7 with just 23.6 seconds remaining. And Warner's second try, beautiful. 57-49, an 8-point margin. Now the Trojans can just drop back and let them shoot. They did. 34 for 3, no good. Rebounded underneath here to Halifax. 45 throws one up, no good. Rebounded in here to Lautenschlager, and Lautenschlager will go to the foul line, and he'll be shooting 2. Or is it a tie-up? No, it's just a tie-up. Not a foul, just a tie-up that time. And on the tie-up, it's Halifax ball, so they'll inbound the ball. Here's 40, who nearly had it stolen away. 34 for 3, no good. Rebounded here to Lautenschlager, or rather Oxidine. That's good as the buzzer goes to end the ball game. The final score, the Trojans by 10. It's UDA 59 in overtime, Halifax 49. So they have outscored the Halifax Wildcats by 11 in the overtime now and allowed Halifax 1 point in OT. So super job done by these Trojan fellas. They finally got her going here and came up with a big win tonight to keep their winning streak alive here in the Tri-Valley League. And we congratulate Coach Mike and all of his Trojan ball players for a fine effort tonight. Catch you at the next UDA junior varsity basketball game, either partial or full. We'll see.